and I am the social media manager here at the Greeley Police Department. We're really excited to bring this vlog to you guys so you guys can understand a little bit more about your local law enforcement. So what this vlog is we're going to show you the really inside dynamics of the Greeley Police Department, and you're going to get to know everyone who works behind me in this building. So this week here at the Greeley Police Department, we have our new recruits that are in their first week of our in-house academy, and today we're going to follow them. They're going to be getting pepper sprayed, and then tomorrow they're going to be getting tased. So we're going to follow them through this week and the next few weeks throughout their recruit academy. But then after we see them get sprayed, we're going to jump in the car with Officer Hunter, and we're going to do a ride with him as a patrol officer. And you guys will get to see some of the ins and outs from the patrol officer side of this job. So stay tuned. It's going to be a very informative and maybe exciting day, depending on what we come across. And then also learning more about our recruits is always exciting. So stay tuned. Thanks for tuning into our vlog, and we look forward to sharing our Greeley Police story with you guys.
Hi, my name is Kent Keller. I am Greeley officer number 480, new to the department. I initially spent my first 2 years in law enforcement in Sterling, Colorado, and the last 6.5 years with the Colorado State University Police Department in Fort Collins, and I'm excited to be here.
My name is Florence Day, and I have been hired by the Greeley Police Department on July 11th of this year. I have prior law enforcement experience, 10 years with Montreal PD in Canada, and 7 years with Boulder PD here in Colorado. And I'm just glad to be here.
Actually, you're really tall. Let's go this way. No, you're good.
It's like I can bend down if I need to. Tyler Beckel, new PSD year at GPD. Spent the last 5 years at the local hospital as a security officer. Last 2 as K9. Just excited to get in the department here, start a career, and continue moving up.
See, it's just metal inside. You guys want some souvenirs?
Alright guys, so we are getting ready to get into the car with Officer Hunter, and I will introduce you guys to him here in just a second. Alright, here we are. We are in the car with Officer Hunter. Officer Hunter, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Officer Josh Hunter. I have worked for the Greeley Police Department for a little more than 6 years. I'm currently assigned to Platoon B in the Patrol Division. And I also am assigned as a sniper with the Greeley Police Department SWAT team.
Area code said.
And your phone is hooked up to the car.
And my phone is hooked up to the car.
Alright, so let's go. What are we going to go do?
We're going to go out on the street and go look for some stuff.
Cool.
Everything on the call screen appears to be relatively handled, especially in my sector, which is Sector A. Sector A is located primarily in the northeast side of town.
Alright, tell me what just happened.
So I just got a text message from a parent. Their child was involved in an assault yesterday with another juvenile, and apparently the victim was receiving at least a message from another party who may or may not have been there, and it's asking if she was a part of the fight they had heard about. One of the persons is saying that they weren't there, that it never happened, while the other one who got beat up pretty good obviously said that it did happen. So it's not really a question of whether it did happen, it's just further proof that shows whether or not victim was telling the full truth, I suppose. Which I have no reason to believe that she wasn't, but
Sounds good. So you're just going to do some more in-depth investigation into this?
yeah, a little bit more follow-up, which unfortunately I just turned in some paperwork that I kind of need right now. Your daughter got some messages?
Yes, she got a message from somebody who said, I saw you get into a fight.
So, you're not attached to a call right now. So during this time when you're not attached to a call, tell us a little bit about what you like to do.
Well, when I have spare time, I have a couple of areas of town that I try to make a presence in and work speed enforcement. Reason being is that the police department gets several complaints in a lot of different areas around town. And so some of those areas, when I have time, I like to try to get out there and at the very least run a little bit of radar. Try to let some of the people that are causing the issue know that the police are around, so that we can hopefully get people to start driving a little bit more reasonably. And I use a little handheld radar for that. So when I run radar, basically, I'm looking at a vehicle and I kind of make a visual estimate of how fast the car is going. If I see a car doing a certain speed, and then and if that speed in my mind is something that I need to address, I'll back up my estimate with my radar gun.
What's the speed on this street?
It's 30 miles an hour. It's clearly posted in the 1400 block of 13th Street, as well as the 1800 block of 13th Street. So he's not going very fast, but you can see how the radar works. Just point and shoot. So anybody feels that their radar detector is a great device, it'll detect radar when radar's active, but as you can see, my radar's not active at the moment. So by the time I hit the trigger, it activates, and your radar detector will go off, but I've already caught you.
Alright, so that car was going 42 and a 35.
30.
Oh, and a 30. Yeah, so we're going 12 over. And we are going to catch up here. And water stop. It looks like trying to turn.
So APS system makes life a little bit easier when it comes to entering information if the technology is working. That's kind of the key. So I try to be done with the ticket issued and have them on their way in about 5 minutes once I'm back to my car with all their information. So the ticket is done. Now we just need to print it. So there's the first part. Got one more part to print up. And that's payment information. Should the person elect to pay the ticket. That'll be that. So always make sure real quick that everything is proper and that the printing came out just fine, which it did. Go issue and send them on their way. between 2 and 3 local cases for him out of the Greeley Police Department. So I've got my records division right now pulling up those cases so that I can review them. And if everything's looks good, we'll go over, we'll do an in-custody booking for this party, and we'll close out those cases with the arrest of the individual.
Sounds good. So did the Weld County Jail contact dispatch and put in a call for service, or how did you figure out about this?
So somebody with El Paso County contacted one of our patrol supervisors, who in turn created a call, and that call got assigned to me, so here we are.
Okay. So the subject's being housed at El Paso County Jail.
Is he?
Oh, I thought you said El Paso County.
No.
Oh, Weld County. Dude, you said El Paso County.
You double check it and tell me I said El Paso.
They'll come let you in.
I'm sorry.
I never get that stupid code.
That's okay. You've got the stuff you can come in.
All right, so Officer Hunter, tell us where we're headed next.
We're not heading to the El Paso County Jail, I'll tell you that right now. We are going to Weld County Jail because that's closer.
Okay, and we're gonna go book some
4
in-custody
hours.
charges on this guy, right?
Yes, we're gonna.
I'm waiting on him to get in here from the back. And I noticed this little fancy thing. So patriotic. Yeah, don't miss us. Don't miss them.
Tuck yours underneath on my hip.
Jared.
As much as I can be.
Almost there.
God bless America! I got it. I can go. It's in the back of my hip.
It's in the phone.